Absolutely.
Why are you doing this? I saw him in the paddock. This would have been Sao Paulo. And I finally spoke to him. I just wanted to know why.
Something's come up. I'll call you back. Callie, so I'm allowed to talk to you now.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you being so hard-line about this?
For this to be a worthwhile investment, Coolsquad Racing must be successful. It's just business.
It's not, though, is it?
Excuse me?
Well, why am I in the team if it's just business? Why was Devon? You can't keep involving your family in this and then hiding behind it's just business.
This is one of the biggest investments I have ever made. I must take care of the business. Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon. Obviously. I'm not interested in any of it.
These matters are complex, Callie. But they all benefit the business. They all benefit the family. And ultimately, they all benefit you.
You said this the last time you tried to stop me racing. I didn't buy it at 12, and I certainly don't buy it now. I don't understand what goes on in that head of yours. You threatened to end my F1 career, and then you claim it's for my benefit.
Have you any idea how much money I have plowed into the team?
Yeah, that's the thing with you. Money. Nothing changes.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No, Dad. I wouldn't expect you to.
You need to be more realistic, that's all. Not everyone survives in F1. You know that.
5th in the standings.
5th.
5th.
Safety car's in this lap. Repeat, the safety car is in this lap. That means it's our chance to shine. Come on, you can do this. Let's go.
No pressure then.
Okay, clear. Okay, good work. Great pass. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. That's P1. De Vries is behind you now. We're leading the car behind by 5.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 4 laps remaining. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Gasly's behind you. Okay, gap to the car behind, 5.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go, 4 laps remaining. That's P1. Gasly behind. Okay, car behind trailing us, 11.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Gap to your teammate behind is 17.0 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap.
Well, what a fantastic race that was. Absolutely loved it. But Natalie, do you think we see Coolsquad next season? Rumours say maybe not.
I hope so. I feel like they deserve it. They've been box office for me. They've taken chances, they've been bold in all their moves, and ultimately, that's great for us and for the fans.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, but there's not much of the season left. They'll be hoping they can carry this form into the final stages. Time will tell. Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Okay, so we are running 2 quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how it... Davidoff, that's enough.
I'm sorry?
Get out.
What on earth are you talking about?
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist. So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
We'll talk about this later, Ackerman.
You can threaten me after the race.
So be it. You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this? No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. We understand this, yes?
Yeah.
If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
Wow.
What?
Are you apologizing?
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
You know, before a race begins, anything is possible. Anything. On the one hand, you have the true icons of the sport, certain drivers, certain teams who set the pace, who you expect to do well. On the other hand, you have the underdogs. And we are always there, always pushing for another place, another point, looking for the smallest opportunity, the tiniest mistake we can punish. And in that moment, just before lights out, it's like the world holds its breath. You know? Everybody just waits. The air is heavy, you know? And I knew whatever happened, Conosport had made its mark on the history of the sport. And I was at peace with that.
So you weren't nervous?
Are you kidding?
So we know how it stands right now. But just how different might it be when the checkered flag waves here in Abu Dhabi? And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, Aiden, let's see if we can start moving through the field. It's time to push. Come on, you got this. Copy that. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 3.2 seconds. And that's us in 10th position. Gasly's ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 6.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Bottas is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 20.2 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Down the main straight we go. Here goes Jackson again, moving up the field. What a great race for him.
Yeah, it really is so far, Croft. I mean, it's a circuit he really enjoys. Remember the race in 2021 that he put together there? It was fantastic stuff back then.
Who could forget it? Conosport need a performance just like that today. Mayer's doing okay. Jackson really delivering.
Great stuff, Aiden. Come on, I think we can get one more place here. Push, push. Something's not right. Assessing. Stand by. I'm losing speed.
Heading down the back straight now. He's in a great spot, but hang on, he's slowing. He's slowing. Something is very, very wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got a problem here, Crofty. I wonder what it is. Could it be engine related?
Look, they're throwing their hands in the air on the pit wall, and he's out.
And yeah, that's the engine gone.
2023 is over for Aiden Jackson. It's a dramatic exit, and it wasn't what he was hoping for.
Something happened up there?
Yeah, engine failure, I'm afraid. Aiden is out of this race. Repeat, Aiden's out of the place. Did you get that?
Ada's out. I heard.
What? Let me speak to her.
Why?
Just give me the headset.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
That's what concerns me.
Kelly.
Devon?
Yeah, we've had a chat. We think it's best if you don't push the car too hard.
What? Why?
Look, you're way back, Cal, okay? We don't want to blow your engine too, so just cruise it in and finish the race. It's got to be realistic here. Copy.
Sorry, is this a team order?
No, Casper agrees. It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
Oh, screw that. I'm going for it.
Callie, is everything all right?
Fine. I'll see you all at the finish line.
Got P7, 7th place. Ocon is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 4.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. Our gap to first place is 11.4 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. P10, you're currently in P10. That's Gasly ahead, and gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, Bottas behind. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 8.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader is 16.3 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 9 laps to go. 1.7 seconds. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. And we're currently sat in 6th. It's Hamilton ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Ocon's behind you. The distance to the leader is 9.4 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. And that's 8 laps to go. this up. Well done. Place. We're in second place. It's Verstappen ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Leclerc behind. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. 5 laps of fuel remaining. You're leading the pack, that's P1, and Verstappen's behind. Our gap behind is 10.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps. That's P1. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 12.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. You're leading the pack, that's P1, and Verstappen's behind. And the gap behind us is 12.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Final lap, push, push. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. We're leading the car behind by 15.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
an incredible performance by her today. Coolsquad, sure, will be very delighted with that one.
And if you believe the rumours, Anne, this is a team whose future has been in doubt. Surely, though, they've done enough to return next season. I think they've been wonderful to watch.
It was amazing. I'm not sure I've ever seen a race like that. I was wrong about Callie.
And how did you feel about the engine failure?
There's no such thing as the perfect car. The one that failed us was the same one that got us here in the first place. So, you've just got to drive the car you're in.
Well, everyone's an individual, which means that everyone is motivated a little differently. Take Devon as an example. He always responds well to having his ego brushed, to being told that he's the best. His greatest fear is failure, so it gives him further to fall, keeps him hungry. Callie, on the other hand, has an innate drive to prove people wrong. If someone tells her something's not possible, she'll do everything in her power to achieve it. A sort of stubborn determination that can be harnessed. And then there's Aiden. I mean, when he started in F1, people thought he was a nice guy, but he was incredibly ambitious. It's just what makes Aiden tick. Which is why I may have started a rumour or two about interest from other teams during his time at Coolsquad. To stoke that ambition. Keep his eyes on the horizon.
A lot of people might see that as manipulative, wouldn't you agree?
Well, of course. Motivation is manipulation. It's the same thing.
Is it?
Look, the end justifies the means. After all, it's just business.
Looking forward to next season?
Just let me at it.
Will you stay next season?
I've told Casper I'll stay if he does.
Do you still have a job after your run-in with Davidoff?
Well, we'll see.
We did it! We secured the funding! What a team!
And that's all that matters.
Right now, yes, that's all that matters.
Okay, so we're done? Yeah? Cool.